night, everyone. How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in as always. I would have done this particular video the other day, Wednesday, December 15th. But I was out and about doing some side work, odd jobs, or briefly just speak on as far as BB and approved. Oh, goodness gracious. It is currently 1 a.m. and I'm out on the trip. I gotta assist here in the M.E.T.A.R.S and pick up the crew power tank Clayton. Otherwise it was scheduled for 11 p.m. That's my time getting off the board. Well, hopefully sooner or later this will be done. But anywho, back to the subject topic matter at hand. What was I? Yeah, I would have done this. So been approved of landing another job, delivering packages, back to delivering packages. This time FedEx ground, a contract at the FedEx ground. I have not started yet because I got to go through as far as the training stuff that doesn't take long. I've already completed the application of the day and background checks and everything, and meaning saying that I've been approved. Oh shit. Yeah. So out of Durham or whatever, which is an hour drive for me. I said as far as all personal matter stuff over to Instagram earlier. So the Michael Carter show is on Instagram. So yeah, my lesson got cut short, canceled. My second flight lesson for power on and power off stalls and what have you. And basically all due to what this is going to be about. I'll be, as far as brief, I'm not going to cover much on it, just give a couple of examples out loud and go from there. Just for the record, I am not by no means a CFI, certified flight instructor. I don't even have that rating yet. That's years down the line, maybe, or less than that, when I'll get to that level of getting that actual rating added to my license. Well, when I get my license in the first course right now for private. But yeah, T.A.F and M.E.T.A.R.S. So according to the T.A.F and M.E.T.A.R.S out of RDU, so the weather was nice that day. Yeah, the sun was out, but I'm saying as far as low cloud ceilings below 500 or something like that, in a sense, I'm not allowed or able to fly in because I'm not up to that rating for instruments, which is the next phase once I'm done. God damn. Once I'm done with private. So my instructor, he had called me. I didn't recognize his number, and then he sent me a text saying to call him back. It was that morning, and he said, yeah, it doesn't like it's going to let up, and so if you want to reschedule, we can. Because my lesson was from 1 to 4. So he was like, I was like, yeah, we can reschedule. Or he said, or if you want to do another ground session refresher like thing, like I did last month. No, it was I think October, September. That we can do that. I said no, because of my car problems and having to Uber back and forth. Well, not back and forth, but what was I saying? I said Instagram as far as have rented a car and stuff and everything. But that was it. Hang on, y'all. Y'all done yet?
Yeah, we done. We got to put it in the contest.
Okay.
But if you want to go ahead and go, you can go in the pool, because all you got to do now is put the contest in, then get permission to leave.
All right, so go straight to power tank.
We're going straight to power tank.
All right, cool.
Let's just want to wait till we pull. That's something you know.
You said what?
Unless you want to wait till we go in the pool, because I don't know how long dispatch will hold us when we go.
You talking about pool where?
We go that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, because it's up to you.
All right. Yeah, that was the conductor. His brother, he's cool. He good people. he was telling me that they just done now and said to get their clearance to head on out there. But anywho, again, back on subject matter. Yeah. Dang, losing my train of thought. Yeah, so he said, yeah, it wasn't gonna let up. I had from 1 to 4. Oh, saying a refresh. I said no, because I wouldn't have the Uber anyway because of my car problem situation. Still in the shop and had rented a car last weekend to get to him from work or whatever. So he's like, won't we try this coming Wednesday, Christmas week? I'm like, yeah. Come to find out, that was not available for 1 to 4. So I was like, well, then what about Wednesday, December 29th, New Year's week? Well, as of New Year's week. And he said, yep, that's available from 1 to 4 once again. And then in this time will be a Piper Cherokee 180 instead of the Cessna Skyhawk. So, let's see. All right, so I got my phone here with me because I'm doing a record on my T.A.F so I can get the information on T.A.Fs and M.E.T.A.R.S. So we're going to start with T.A.Fs. It doesn't matter which order. You could do M.E.T.A.R. or T.A.F first, as explained in the video. King School, they, I think, do M.E.T.A.R.S, explain M.E.T.A.R.S first and then T.A.Fs. T.A.F stands for T.A.F, Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. T.A.F is the international standard code format for terminal forecast issued for airports. The acronym translates to terminal. Wait a minute. The acronym translates to Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. Wait a minute. T.A.F is the international standard code format for terminal forecast issued for airports. The acronym translates to Terminal Aerodrome Forecast and is analogous to the terminal forecast FT, I guess that's feet, coding format currently used in the U.S. Q3. Why is the National Weather Service changing these aviation weather formula? Okay, that's just a question. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. Let's see. So that's what T.A.F means and what it stands for, and what it means. M.E.T.A.R Terminal Aerodrome Forecast. What does T.A.F mean in business? What is T.A.F in aviation? How do you read a T.A.F or T.A.F times in Zulu? What does T.A.F mean in business? Okay, what is T.A.F in aviation? That's for both. Wait, the terminal area forecast. T.A.F is, again, apologize, y'all. I told you I'm not a CFI. I'm just going by from what I know thus far. I'm learning as I go. You always learn something new in aviation, so just bear with me. The terminal area forecast, T.A.F, is the official FAA forecast of aviation activity for U.S. airports. It contains active airports in the National Plan of Integrated Airport Systems. That's M.E.T.A.R.S, what I just said, what it stands for. Just read it out loud. Including FAA towered airports, federal contract towered airports, and non-federal towered airports, and non-towered airports. So it works for it. So basically, it works for both towered and non-towered airports. Same thing. Just another name word for it. How do you read a T.A.F? Okay, so now I'm just getting to the example of one, and then I'm gonna read off what M.E.T.A.R.S are, what it stands for, and then an example, and then that's gonna close out this video. I guess maybe I'll do another video, maybe on a reaction to one reading out loud or something. Maybe we'll just wait and see. So, how to read a T.A.F weather forecast? Station identifier they have here. Prime example is Los Angeles International. Airport code is Lima Alpha X-ray, and we all know LAX. It's posted as a statute sign when you go to that airport, so that everybody knows or should know. The K is actually the first identifier behind the actual three-letter airport codes around the country. So, but yeah, K, that's the engine, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. Dang, it's going right here. So it's KLAX, date and time of forecast, 22:05. Wait a minute. Oh, date and time. The 22nd day of the month. Wait. There's only 12 months in a year. Hold on. That's the 22nd day of the month. On the 5th. So wait, date and time of forecast. Okay, 22nd date of the month. The time is 05, I guess 20 Zulu. So what, 5? So 0500 hours, so 0520, so 5:20 in the morning, I guess, yeah, Zulu time. Valid time period, 2206, 2312. Okay, those are the months. The 22nd day of the month. Okay, I'm messing up big time as of right now. Skip that one. Forgive me, y'all. 4, forecasted wind speed and direction. VRB, that's variables. That stands for variables at 8 knots. That's what KT is. 08 KT knots. They don't go by miles per hour in aviation. Maybe they used to back in the day, but nowadays it's referred to as knots. If you're traveling by road, yeah, you can say knots, but that's miles per hour. All right, back to it. 5, forecasted visibility. 6, statute miles. That's what the SM stands for. As far as nautical miles, they use that term too in aviation, but that's usually when you're in flight time wise. But visibility, it goes by statute miles. Forecasted weather conditions, I guess the PRSN is present, but again, I may be wrong, obviously. Forecasted sky conditions, that's number 7. SCT, that's scattered. That's what scattered stands for, or SCT stands for. Scattered direction, well, at 24024. BKN, that's broken. 030. OVC's overcast at 048. And then 8 is just other data. Okay, so that's the example and only example I'm going to read for T.A.F. Now we'll get to M.E.T.A.R.S, saying how to read M.E.T.A.R. and T.A.F, of course. That's according to Pilot Institute link. Let's see, M.E.T.A.R versus T.A.F, what's the difference? Let's see, I can see, both M.E.T.A.R and T.A.F pertain to the weather, specifically as they pertain to the flight of aircraft. Another thing that is common to them is the fact that they are highly abbreviated, making them quick to transmit but difficult to interpret for a layperson without using an interpretation tool. They also use very similar abbreviations and definitions. However, why is there a need for distinction, and how are the two different? Okay, so M.E.T.A.R stands for, now we're getting to M.E.T.A.R. M.E.T.A.R stands for Meteorological Aerodrome Report. The format of M.E.T.A.R reports is standardized by the International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO for short, throughout the whole world. A M.E.T.A.R report contains information on the current weather conditions of the facility releasing the report. It is released according to a regular schedule unless sudden or exceptional weather changes occur. Alright, I already just read off about T.A.F. So how to read a M.E.T.A.R weather report. So here's the example, and then that's what's going to close out the video. As we've mentioned, both M.E.T.A.R and T.A.F are comprised of highly abbreviated codes for which you'll likely need the coding tool if you're not used to them. To make the learning process easier, let's start with a standard M.E.T.A.R transmission and break it down by parts. Alright, so this is how M.E.T.A.R looks like. I'll try to put this on the screen if I can. Like screenshot or something and go from there. M.E.T.A.R, Again, this is for LAX, KLAX, 1808. Wait, 18th day of the month, at 8:45 Zulu time. That's in the morning. Oh, excuse me. COR, I don't know what that stands for. 1900. Wait a minute. Wind direction 190 at 4, gusting at 4. The winds are gusting at 4 to 10 knots, KT. 10 statute miles, SM. SHRA, that's light showers. Or did it say showers? Rain showers. RA for rain, SH for showers. Learned that from King School. Again, shout out to John and Martin King of that. FEW, I guess that's few. Yeah, few. I'm assuming it's few. 0 to 18. Scattered. 28. Overcast, OVC 040. 18 to, I think that's the date, time, and month or something, or date, month. 1802. A2990, forgot what the A is. RMK, that's remarks. Don't know what RAE is. 10, and then P, and then 4 zeros, and then T01920120101. Type of report, M.E.T.A.R. The first code to look for should be the identifier for the report, which I read, which is KLAX. In our example, the report is clearly identified by the M.E.T.A.R. term. In the absence of any identifier, you can also assume that a weather report is transmitted in the M.E.T.A.R. format. While M.E.T.A.R. reports are released regularly, usually hourly, unusual weather conditions can warrant the transmittal of unscheduled reports. These can be identified by the SPECI, I think, specified tag at the start of the report. Station identifier, that's number 2. 3 is date and time report. Wind speed and direction, yeah, I got those right. Visibility, present weather, that's SHRA, which is rain showers. It just tells you how to go by them. 7 clouds, few scattered, broken, or overcast. That's for clouds. Temperature, dew point, altimeter pressure. Okay, so that's what the A stands for. Altimeter 2990. Remarks, that's the RMK, RAE, guess that's part of the remarks. How to read a T.A.F. Okay, we did that already. So yeah, there you have it, folks. They might not be the greatest, but hey, I got most of it in correctly. So we're at 18 minutes already on this video. So this will be a premiere, since it's just longer than expected. But I mean, I was gonna probably make it a premiere anyway. So this is gonna be the the second video after I put together all the editing clip series of my trip to the grand opening at Blue Line. I'm not giving out spoilers on this video right here. Y'all just stay tuned, but I'll put in the notations, at least for this video, because this will upload next after those are uploaded first. And then stay tuned for the video after this one. Hopefully, if the weather does cooperate, low ceilings and all, whatever, for December 29th, then finally second lesson to go on. But hey, that's aviation at the end of the day, and along with these T.A.Fs and M.E.T.A.R.s. It's read that way, but you have to learn this stuff if you want to get in. If you want to get in this field. What else was I gonna lastly say? Yeah, that's it. We had 19 minutes. Yeah, y'all. I'm just happy year is about to come to an end and start 22 off fresh. Oh yeah, once again, shout out to and thank y'all for tuning into the reaction videos I've done thus far as for aviation. Ooh, excuse me. And to Chris Bartram's accepting the challenge. Me reacted to it. He responded and said, yeah, he had got it and seen it after the fact. I already pinned his comment down below from my reaction video on it. And once again, shout out to brother Mike Ojo Mojo Grip. I just shared him out. He's in the state of transition, relocating from his home, Lawrenceville or Atlanta, Gwinnett County, over to Virginia to work on his instrument rating. Salute to you, my good brother, on that as we're going into the new year. And also, too, shout out to brother Russ Can Fly, Russ Kid Can Fly, aka this brother can fly. Your last video going up to the Poconos, that was something crazy in high elevations in the mountains. But I'm glad you're challenging yourself to newer heights, because at some point, all pilots are going to have to learn how to deal with high elevation airports and mountains or what have you. So, and hopefully soon we get a chance to go see your mother in Pittsburgh, do a flight there. You know I got your back, brother. And everybody else that I follow still been rocking with me from at least out of this past year or as of the past 2 years. I appreciate that. Like I said, more and more to come. I also can say that I've been making some connections or to make more connections on to getting my algorithm where it needs to be, or to get it there so that my videos can make YouTube's homepage so that everybody can easily find me. All you gotta do is hit that like button. If you can get me a gajillion likes or over up to 100 likes, that might be enough, or maybe 50 or whatever, or 100 might be enough to break the algorithm plane to get me on the YouTube's homepage. Well, let's get a gajillion likes and let's get Chris Bartram to 100 or gajillion subscribers. Get his channel up and going. Get his algorithm where it needs to be. All of us, and Russ's channel. Everybody. Sir J. Wolfpowler, who brought up about sharing out Russ's channel, and then knowing about Chris through Russ, and along with many others I done just came across through Russ and them. This brother Mile High Mari. He's been missing in action as far as I know as of from earlier this year and doing his last video. But I've been sharing him out. As of the past week, I'm not done yet. I got probably like 5 more videos and then I'll be caught up and I'll be watching them, liking them, and comment down below on them in the comment section. So, like again, like I said, I got something for y'all in the works with networking to bring all pilots together as of we're going into the new year, as of still the new decade, and that's it, y'all. So, yeah. So, again, just stay tuned. I'm over 20 minutes. We're at 23 minutes now. So, from our channel to your channel, salute. And good night, y'all. What is it? Now 1:20 in the morning. So, peace. Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Productions. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel, check out these channels.